Page of Swords is coming out. Someone wants to take you out. They want to take you on a date. It feels like you prefer to be single in this energy. There's a friendship that wants to turn into a connection. Someone wants to marry you, but you guys still need time to get to know each other. But it feels like this person is going to do everything in their power to get to that point where you're ready to commit to them. They see you as being someone in a money frequency. They see you as a boss. And this is someone who's very easy to judge. So it's like you're watching them almost like grow from a seed. But then, I don't know, it's like just be mindful that this person is looking up to you and they admire you. Even though they're coming off like a child, they are growing into a man, and they're doing things that they want to please you by. It's almost like you have no choice but to pick this person's behavior apart, because it's like it's almost like they're forcing you into this teacher role. Like you have to grade his paper. Did I do well? This person is manifesting you more than you're manifesting them, and this is the reason why they won't let go. But it feels like there's a lot of love here, but it does also feel like you're choosing God in this energy, in this space. So if this is your energy, definitely stick around because we're about to get into it. And keep in mind that all of my messages are general. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so by sending your payment and question through PayPal. My prices are in my bio, and I'll get back to you within the same day. Thank you so much for your business. I look forward to working with you. Now let's get into this message. The message is someone saying, can I take you out? This is a friendship. This is a divine connection. This friendship is a divine connection. But then there's energy that someone is trying to keep you stuck. His grace is sufficient. It feels like a roller coaster ride where someone wants to take you out on a date, and it almost feels like they're love bombing you. Whereas you guys might have started off as friends, and then it quickly turns into a connection, a romantic connection. And now it feels like this person is trying to keep you stuck. It seems like they came out of nowhere, and it's because they saw that you were accelerating, and it feels like they're trying to keep you, pin you down. Whereas though you're about to go back to God. Like someone was trying to distract you from God is the vibe I'm getting with this energy. Take it how it resonates, because I feel like there's also some illusions over this energy. Like it feels like someone is possibly still in their ego. So you may be seeing an over embellished version of this person, and they don't realize that you guys are connected. More on this energy and what's going on. Yeah, someone's manifesting you, and they don't realize that you guys are connected. So you're connecting to this, what this person is presenting to the universe, and the universe is showing you that presentation. It feels like they're not completely ready. They might just be manifesting for some. They might just be manifesting someone that they think has it all together. So it's like they're just trying to connect with someone that they think is the best at something, or the most beautiful, or the most successful. But they're not exactly ready to be in that space themselves. So it's like they're using you to try and climb up to be ready. But then once they get to that level, once they can mirror you accurately, they don't want you to move. They don't want you to keep growing. They want to stay where they are, because to them it was already enough of a challenge. It's like they had to climb up this mountain to stand next to you. But now that they're on top of the mountain, they don't want to go any higher. What else is going on? Yeah, this person is very proud of themselves and being able to obtain you. But now they feel like they're a king, they're a boss in this energy, and there's no higher to go. This is as high as it goes. But you have a connection with God. So you keep on climbing. And it's almost like 0303 on the clock. It feels like that's the joy in it. It's the journey. It's the work. That's fun. But for them, obtaining you was the journey and the work and the mission. You were the prize. And so they're like, okay, fun time is over. Now let's just sit here and be better than everybody, or whatever was keeping them down in the first place. So they definitely see you as being someone who's highly successful, and his energy is like, that's enough. The money is enough. Almost like someone who just randomly decides that they want $1 million. I want to be a millionaire. And they obtain it. They do everything they have to do to get it. But then once they get it, it's like, okay, that's it. That's all there is to life. There's no other need to try and go get the next opportunity. Or it's like, well, what about a billionaire? If it's all about money, let's be a trillionaire. Like, let's keep going because it's life. This is what we do with our life. We work. We love to work. It feels like someone's just so proud of themselves. But then you got people who are co-conspirators who are working to keep this person in position. They could also be working to remove him because it feels like it's a stagnation on the currency, on the flow. And now this energy of his grace being sufficient it feels like he's being removed. And the fact that he was able to succeed is enough. If this is your energy, book a reading with me if it's resonating. So let's get closer. Someone's manifesting and your name popped up because it matched all the keywords that they were looking for. Highly successful, highly motivated, beautiful, intelligent. And they say, yeah, I'll take that. So they might have popped up in your life like out of nowhere, wanting to take you out on a date. They were love bombing you because they wanted to show you they were genuinely interested. It's also coming off like this person was a narcissist or possibly is a narcissist. So they did whatever they had to do to get some of this money that they see floating around you. And then your space and your aura basically is in the same frequency of you. They see you as being a money frequency. So they did everything they could to reach that frequency, but they didn't want to go any further. It was like almost like a pen. Like instead of floating with you and being where you are and moving the way you move, they just clamped on, and that was a problem. So I feel like you might have opened yourself up for this relationship, and now you're going back to God, or just back to being single and focusing on yourself. Whatever this person thinks is money is whatever makes you happy. And it may be making you money. You may be very successful in this energy, but it's the love ultimately, and it's coming off as being self-love. So this person tried to sync up with your self-love without loving himself. And it feels like he's more infatuated with you at this time. Now, this feels like it could be an old version of himself. Maybe he's no longer presenting, or he's presenting more of a humble demeanor, because it's coming off like this is someone from the past who tried to quantum leap into your sphere. But it feels like that's the old man, like the new man is rising up to the surface now. This person feels like they've got many dimensions in their self. Like it's almost like they died to their self and they're reborn again. And you are dating all these different versions of the same person. This person is constantly working on themselves and constantly improving. So it feels like it's not even worth the fight. If there's a battle, if you guys are arguing about something, he's going to go away and think about what he said and whether or not he still believes that. And a lot of times he's thinking about how it affects you. It seems like you guys do have a friendship. Yeah, in the past, you may have noticed that he was focused on your money, but now it feels like he's focused on God. It's almost like he's doing whatever you do, but you're doing it first. It's like he's seeing you as his mother or big sister. The vibe in this energy is you are supporting his come up. Like you're helping him to manifest into a man, almost like you're raising this person. So I feel like what he did in the past was when he was younger. And now that he's older, he doesn't think like he did when he was a child. You guys are really coming together. There's a connection here. And yeah, he is trying to keep you stuck. But the vibe is that he wants to marry you. Like if you would consider being married, being stuck, he wants to pin you down. He wants to cuff you is the vibe. The language is changing. But in the past, it's almost like, a child wrapping their arms and legs around your feet is not going to keep you still, even though his intentions is to keep you from moving and leaving. When if he was to still be doing something like that when he got older, it would have been unacceptable. But when he was a child doing that, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep my eye on you because I noticed a personality flaw that needs to be worked out. But he feels like he worked that out, and so he's able to move with you. Yeah, things are definitely changing in this energy. You got the Page of Wands coming out, and I feel like the King of Wands is out here as well, or it may be coming out soon. But the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands is coming out because this person is growing. They're developing with you. You may also be manifesting a mate, and whether or not you're as specific as this person wants to be that person for you. It's like they will do whatever they can to keep you because you are somebody that they want. It also feels like they might not be necessarily what you want, or you're not really looking at having a certain type of man in your life. It's like you just focus on what makes you happy, and that can change at a moment's notice. There's a lot of forward movement here, especially when it comes to the way you guys date, because I feel like one date is not enough. He can take you out, but it's never going to be enough. Like, you guys need to go out every weekend. There needs to be some kind of a ritual or tradition that you follow. Like, going out is part of the relationship. It's not just a way to obtain you or conquer you, is the vibe. And so be mindful about this, that this person is growing in your energy. It also feels like a friendship where you guys might have been intimate just once or twice, and then you guys go back to being a friendship because he seemed like he was moving too fast. Like right away, he wanted a friends with benefits situation, whereas though you guys need to get to know each other. And so the more you get to know this person, you're going to realize that they're not exactly what you might find in a mate or what you might want in a mate. But it's like they're still a very good friend. You still genuinely care about each other, and you care about this person's success. Like, I feel like you definitely want to see this person succeed. Them trying to pin you down, and it seems like it's just natural. Like, it's just a natural thing about this person just wanting to knock things down, almost like this is like a boys will be boys type of energy. But it feels like you've grown past that. And not to say that no man can reach this level, because I don't feel like there's nearly enough foresight to be judging every gender on the planet, or to be judging every person in that gender. I feel like that's just an immature way of thinking about it. But it was a burden. I feel like it came off as a burden that this person is kind of behind. And in order to connect with them, you have to go back to the past. It's not their past, it's their future and their current, but it's your past. So it's like you're going back to something you've already moved on from. You've already grown from it. So you already know in your heart that this is not something you want. If this is your energy, let me know in the comments. I do look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you so much to everyone who stuck around to the end. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you guys.